Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the HPL podcast. This week, I wanted to just touch quickly on talking about enjoying life because I think we can all agree that life goes fast. We get very much caught up in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and sometimes really do forget to take a step back and reflect on making sure we're maximizing our lives while we're here on this earth, which is a short time. And so it's not about having the perfect fitness routine. It's not about eating the perfect diet. It always comes back to being able to enjoy what you're doing whilst being able to stay, of course, healthy, to find happiness, fulfillment, pleasure, and enjoyment out of as many moments as possible. The real game changer that I found isn't about the six pack abs, having that perfect scheduled eating plan, or working every hour under the sun to hit that milestone on this never ending trajectory of goals that we set ourselves. Lots of those things are great, but not at the expense of being miserable whilst you're chasing them, because what's the point? And I always talk about the importance of the journey and not the destination, because too many people postpone happiness. They tell themselves, I'll enjoy life when the business hits X amount of revenue. I'll go to this place then. I'll move to that country. I'll relax when I retire. I'll be present and spend quality time with my family once things calm down. But of course, that all sounds silly when we talk about it and take the time to reflect because we know that day never comes. And life is happening now, and tomorrow isn't promised. And I can promise you, you can go all in on your goals while still not being attached to the outcome and getting disappointed. You can pursue bettering yourself, growth, without sacrificing your kids' childhoods, your marriage, or your health. People get caught up in the word balance, and balance doesn't mean splitting time equally. It means giving enough to each area of your life so that you feel energized, so that you feel connected, and you feel fulfilled. And what I think is the greatest reminder of that is that we are all different. That meaning of balance is different for us all. What we're prepared to do, what we want to do, our ambitions, our goals, our vision, our values. So don't compare yourself to what other people's balance is for them. I just want to leave you with some key practical ways that you can sort of look at making that happen. People often struggle in the health space of fitting all their training in and carry that all or nothing mentality. And I want you to remind you that micro workouts are great. If you have a young child or if you're in season of a very heavy workload, then short, sharp sessions that keep you strong and fit without overtaking your schedule, without creating too much overwhelm, are ideal. I talk a lot about metabolic flexibility, but eating in a way that lets you enjoy the food, staying healthy, but not feeling so restricted that it feels like a chore every time. Focused work. I recommend you go hard, work intensely, and then stop. And when you work in that focused block of time, the amount that you can get done is exponential in regards to, sorry, in comparison to what you're doing when you're just cruising through. And that's when everything takes a lot longer and when you do then feel overwhelmed. So work less time, but with more intensity. Play, something I've spoke about on previous episodes. I've spoken about in newsletters before and in various posts. Play. As we get older, we tend to stop having as much fun and we take life too seriously. It's important that you still have play in your life, whatever that means to you. Doing things that get you excited, keep you energized, and with the people that matter most to you. So for me, that's going out on my bike with my friends. That's going down the gym and training with somebody else. It's going out on walks in nature. We've got the HPL club, like-minded community of individuals that I highly recommend that you get involved with. And yes, of course, I'm going to plug it because it's something that I've set up and I run, but I promise you, speak to any of the members in there, reach out to them and ask them. And when we all come together, it's such a great experience and we share great laughs, share lots of memories, teach, educate each other, learn from each other, help each other, and are there to be talked to and listen to others. And then design your days. You get to orchestrate how your life looks. And the main goal is to find enjoyment and pleasure in each day. So remember, don't work to retire. Create and live a life you don't need to retire from. Because the health, the wealth, and the performance, having all the material things, getting the results are worthless if you don't enjoy that journey. So a short, sharp episode today. I hope that helps. Reach out if you have any questions, need any help. And if you want my Design Your Year presentation, then reach out to me. I'm going to be running that again in December. Would love to have you on. There's an online version we'll be doing over Zoom, and that will help you set your year up for 2026 to be inclusive of all these things that I talk about. Take care. Until the next time.